we are playing a Gest of Robin Hood. This is our first video playthrough of the game. We're probably going to play quite a few more of this because we're enjoying it and we suck at it. And we hope to get better at it and kind of try to unpack the game and figure out the game. But with that intro out of the way, I'm going to turn you back over to the game as we start the second ballad of A Gest of Robin Hood.
Yeah.
See if we can maybe get another 8 cards in here or so before we you sort of run out of steam.
I think it's
the event. We just
right?
finished. Yeah, we just finished Royal Inspection, so we need a new event.
Happy to see that, as you can imagine.
Yeah. That's a little rough for me.
Well, I just wanted the one carriage.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm looking at the event. And it's not so much that I care about the event as much as I care about your event.
What is most interesting is the fact that it doesn't say I need henchmen there.
No, I know.
Now, I assume that's accurate.
I assume so too. Wow. Okay. That was not what I was hoping for to start this off, but I don't think I could. I mean, I guess I could spread my guys out and then it would be you'd have to pick a space. I mean, I could do a sneak action from here and move all these guys and then they'd all be in different places, but that would be then I'd be really spread out. And I'd have like so little around the camp. I think I have to play the event defensively. I mean, it does get me 3 merry men on the board.
It does. Yep.
I mean, they're all revealed, but they're there.
Robin Hood also has to go there.
No, I don't. Oh, Robin Hood.
Robin Hood. Oh, that's interesting.
No, I actually think you're right.
No.
You think?
I'm open to either way. Whatever you think is the right way. It's Robin Hood and all merry men from prison. God, can literally be read either way.
It can absolutely be read either way. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to single plot this instead. And I'm going to spend my shilling and I'm going to place a pair of merry men up here.
Okay.
Now you have to forget where Robin Hood is if you play this event.
Yeah, I'm not doing that event. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter because I can't capture there anyway.
I was sort of misthinking about the event. I was thinking you were going to capture everybody, but now I realized it's only really a problem if you've got a bunch of guys in spaces already. It's not as big of a problem as when it's the first turn. I think you need to confiscate, and then you can like turn Newark to my side.
Really thinking what I'm going to do.
You probably need to ride and get a bunch of guys in spaces, right?
Or hire.
Well, or hire. Well, the problem is you can only hire in like 3 spaces. I mean, I'm thinking like getting your guys from Nottingham out into the countryside, probably less, trying to like turn some of these things from revolt. I don't know. Don't listen to me. What do I know? Maybe I'm just thinking about this selfishly too. Don't come to the places where
No. I misread hire. Misread it. I think you are correct.
Although I do think, and I think you're gonna suffer in this game. I do think card counting and doing like a ride towards the end of your turn just before royal inspection is a key strategy. I'm gonna or tactic for the Sheriff of Nottingham, I think.
Yep, I think you are correct, sir. Um, here's what I feel like I need to do is a hire
You got the money for it.
in Nottingham.
Oh, and then a ride.
And then a ride.
That's right. Ride's a deed, not a plot.
Yep. And move up to 4 henchmen. Oh, just to 1 parish, though.
Oh.
So you can't just ride all over the place on that last turn. That makes a difference.
That does, yeah.
Feel like that changes my strategy to a patrol.
So you're not gonna hire? Oh, you're not gonna hire? Oh, okay.
I didn't hire. I took them out. Yeah.
Okay.
What I think I ought to do is patrol to there, and then
patrol to here too. You think?
I don't know if I want to pay for that.
Got it. Well, that's true, and you
Maybe.
could just use a ride to move guys from Nottingham there if you wanted to.
Well, that's what I was wondering if I did, like, now a ride to there.
Yeah.
Although, yeah. Well, let's go with that and see what happens.
Okay.
So we agonized over that event, and it turned out to be a useless event.
I wouldn't say. I would say it's gonna be. It would be very situationally devastating.
Yes, I can see that. Robin Hood. Set 1 parish to revolting, then towards justice. Reveal Robin Hood and move any 2 henchmen to a space from any other space. Now you got a decision.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. Like, it's not going to help me to. The event's not going to help me. So I think. Thinking I need to kind of single plot it to prevent you from using the event and then just capturing Robin Hood at the start of your next turn. Right?
It's the beauty of these games, man. It's a chess match.
But then what do I do with my single... So I'm going to rob up here in Retford.
Okay.
And I'll just reveal Robin Hood, so you can still move 2 guys in, but he's just out there already, so. The Miller's Son.
Miller's Son, that just seems rude.
Gain 2 shillings and put the card in the discard pile. If successful, gain 1 shilling, place a hidden merryman in the rob space or an adjacent space and put the card in the victim's pile. If failed, put a henchman.
Feels like the quick shilling is the smart play there. Seems like an expensive, not a lot of upside.
To the, well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I could spend the shilling later to like, I could spend the shilling I get for quick shilling.
Sure.
I'm just going to go for quick shilling. So I got a +2. So I think this is automatically successful. I don't know if there's a -2 on this die.
don't know if there was either.
All right.
Nope, there's not.
There's not. Okay. That's worth knowing. It's worth remembering.
Well, there's not a lot of reason to do anything but a plot and deed. And it feels very much like another hire makes sense.
Yeah. But in this, are you gonna like to actually put guys on the board, or to start flipping these guys?
Well, it says place up to 2 henchmen and subversive, up to 4 henchmen and set revolting. Not or set revolting.
Yeah, let's look that up. Because I could be wrong here, but let's just look that up because
Now maybe that's a space by space. Each
actually,
of those is a space.
Sorry, that's actually pretty easy. Sorry, I know why this is incredibly easy and obvious. These are revolting, so you can't hire there. So to pick that space, you have to spend 2 shillings to pick that space.
You got to spend each of those spaces.
Yep.
And then...
Did we move the carriage? We did. Did we?
No, I did not move the carriage on this one. I moved it with that one because it was here, but I did not move it.
I probably should have robbed that carriage.
To there.
Let's just keep going though. But I probably should have robbed that carriage.
Well, do you want to reverse and do that or no?
I do not. Let's just keep going. I don't because it's just too much trouble. Let's keep going.
Okay.
My fault for not remembering to move it, or to remind you to move it.
You know, I need the stuff.
I mean, you still got to go.
I really need coins now.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. What I'm trying to figure out is I don't want to confiscate it. I don't think, actually. Maybe I do. Just move 2.
Wait, didn't you already hire? Oh, confiscate is a deed. Sorry. For some reason I thought confiscate was a... I mean, you're pretty low on shillings. We're both low on shillings, but
We are.
I feel like your stuff's more expensive than mine.
I'm going to do this.
Okay. Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, that's good. Oh no, that. Oh, both players in eligibility order may either perform a single plot or gain 2 shillings.
All right, well, your choice. And I don't get to move my carriage.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think the next card, I think it's these that tend to have zeros. The other cards don't tend to have zeros. At least that's...
Yeah, but you have a plot. You have a single plot you could rob.
I can rob. See, that's why we did. I knew that was coming. I see.
What I was pointing out was that was a bad time for heavy rain to decide to show up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think...
I was even thinking of moving people into here, and I'm like, no, he's just going to move in.
Yeah, let's rob that carriage.
Yeah.
What's that carriage? I'm assuming it's a good carriage because it's not a good carriage, dude. Why are you... You're just bluffing. So this is an even die roll, right? Because you have
yes.
you get 2 henchmen from the carriage.
2 henchmen from the carriage. Yep. Looks like an even die roll.
God damn it!
They are captured.
Well, that's bad. I'm going to lose that camp now, too. That was catastrophic.
Now I need a... May as well just do a capture.
Yeah, you should do a capture there.
Yep. We will remove that, and that, I believe, is one towards...
Yeah, that's one towards order. Well, see, now I'm back into a desperate position.
All right. Well, I guess I might as well move that guy in and get my 2 shillings. And what happens when he comes in? Is he just a...
You get 2.
Just 2 shillings and send to the used carriages.
But you do get +1 justice, right?
No, do I? For that one, I don't think I do, because it was a target, a trap.
No,
you only get it for the... You get the tribute. Oh.
No, I don't think so. I think you get +2 for the tribute one and 1 for all the other ones.
What is it? Oh, that's actually if you get it. You get the justice. Yeah, so that's actually down to there.
In like really bad shape right now. Somehow I gotta figure out how to survive. Ay.
So it's donate in up to 3 parishes. Paying only 1.
Yeah, I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do that because I lost all my merry men.
And the event is useless to me too.
Well, not really, not necessarily. Depends on what happens here.
That's true. As of right now, it's useless because I have no henchmen in a space with merrymen.
Right. If I end up with dudes in a space with this is very, very, very bad right now. This game turns quickly. I got like nobody available. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. Hiring is kind of useless because I have almost no available men.
You mean recruiting?
Yeah, recruiting.
The recruiting.
I mean, robbing.
Well, I mean, you only get 1 merryman when you recruit anyway. So, unless it's in a camp.
Yeah. Really don't.
By the way, I was going to tell you. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
What were you going to say?
I just really don't know what to do here.
Well, mine is probably not going to help you because it was unrelated to the game. So I'll let you keep thinking.
I think I'm just going to recruit. I mean, I don't know what else to do. The only question I have is whether I recruit No, I get it. Feels so useless, but okay, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, the event is useless to me.
Yeah. We forgot to move the carriage again, didn't we?
Yep. Did I?
No.
No, you robbed it and then I moved it in.
No, this one.
No.
The one on this
You
card.
robbed it on the 0. You robbed it on the 0 and it was here.
This one.
And then when the 1 came up on this card, I moved it here and got my 2
you
shillings.
used the one. You used the right. Okay, sorry, we did move it. Right, this one.
Yep.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't move it.
Got it. Okay, good. We didn't forget. All right, so back to you trying to figure out what to do.
I feel like the smart thing is to hire again and flip that guy.
Okie doke.
And then ride. Right up here. Might be interesting. Good idea. I'm going to ride up here. All right.
Okay.
Carriage move, carriage move.
Well, I'm definitely playing this event.
There you go.
All right, let's see if we can succeed at robbing this thing.
That's a good one to rob.
So I got a +2. I think that's an auto success.
I don't think you can fail, can you?
No, I don't think so.
Definitely not with that roll. So that's a good one. 2 shillings, 1 justice. Those coins.
I know, they do the little flippy thing, right?
I just moved it 1 towards justice as well.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Big thing was getting getting cornered up here was a terrible idea.
Yep. Well, this totally feels like a smart move would be to patrol single plot, patrol in one destination, which would be here. And move first next turn.
Yep.
Oh, I think a smart move would just be to do a capture.
Yeah, I think so.
And I don't know why I wouldn't. Yeah, they're all captured. And we are 14 cards in, so there's one more card to play, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm going to ride. Ah, geez, that's a bummer.
What, that you didn't have a lot of guys? You had very few guys in Nottingham?
Yeah, that
That it?
I think so.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you're
I
doing
think.
that ride, you can't do anything else. I mean, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out. I don't think confiscate makes sense right now. Although I'm already at 4, so 3 doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and right now you're poised to take 2 back, right?
I am, but not until after the check.
True.
So. Yeah, I think I'm done.
Well, single plot is really my only option. I mean, I could technically sneak, but it's pretty pointless. And I think I'm just gonna recruit.
Probably a smart.
Just to
play.
prevent you from
Yep.
flipping that one. All right, last actual card of the turn of the thing. There's no carriages, right?
No carriages.
Place a camp on
There's the
Allerton
camp on
Hill.
Allerton. So you're playing the event?
No, this is not an. Oh wait, sorry. This is an event. Sorry, I was thinking this was the Wheel of Fortune thing.
Nope. That came out.
But I think
a
I
while
am. But I
ago.
think I am going to do it because it puts a camp down, moves me 1 towards
I mean,
justice.
it's a smart.
I mean, at this point, you kind of have to. If you don't change something, if you don't get down to like, if we stay where we are, you'll lose. You'll lose, right? Auto lose.
I think I will. I think I'm gonna auto lose. I don't think I can do anything.
I'm not sure
To
you
move
can
that.
with that event coming up. It's funny, they say keep this card as a reminder, but I feel like the camp in Allerton Hill is reminder enough.
Yeah, I feel like it should be a good reminder. The
So then it's your okay. So that's
well, actually, when do you check to see if the automatic win happens? Before the unrest?
After unrest. I'll double check that, but I remember looking at that last time.
That'll be interesting. But I think that's it. I don't think I can, because I have no money. So, because I have no money, I can't really. The only plot I can do is capture, which I can't capture anybody.
You can do deeds, but you can't ride and you can't disperse.
I could confiscate, which only makes it worse.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't really make it worse because it's 4.
I mean, yeah, I mean, but the thing, and so I just looked this up. Basically, you check the number of parishes, shift the royal favor, and then if either of them is at 5 or more, the game ends.
Yep.
So
I think it's over.
basically, so you've got 4 submissive parishes, so we shift 1, and yeah.
Pretty
Interesting.
sure that's the case.
What do you mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see anything you could realistically do. I mean, you can't get... There's no place where you could shift anybody because you don't have any money. Confiscating wouldn't matter. So I think that is it.
Yep. I think so.
Well, I think we've proved a couple of things with this the second play. The first is that we're terrible at this. Strategic. We're actually not that bad on the rules right now. I think we did okay. A couple of bobbles here and there. But I don't think either of us is playing very well. Like, I feel like I haven't quite figured out how to keep guys on the map. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. Up there in prison.
Yeah, but that might be part of my problem is clearly I need to spend more time getting henchmen into territory.
Actually, that's true.
And then hiring and I probably need to figure out, I mean, I need more carriages because you need money to do all that. That's the tricky part.
Things are expensive for you. And you may be right. I remember thinking at one point during the last ballad that I was like, I think he's too focused on my guys, like, which is just costing you tempo.
Well, part of the thinking is, God, put them all in prison and you run around and do whatever you want to do. I probably didn't need to do that last one because we were only 2 turns away.
Yeah. But it's so tempting to put Robin Hood in jail.
Well, and it moved the one towards order, which was what I was really thinking.
Yeah.
Is that would help me.
Well, let's be clear. This was a pretty major bit of fortune.
It was. If that card hadn't come up.
Because the game would have continued otherwise.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, let's see. Capture. Yeah, I mean, but the thing is like, even if this card hadn't come up, if I'd have been paying attention to the game situation, I probably... Well, no, I didn't have a place where I could hire and actually put a camp that would have been safe. So maybe not. Anyway.
Yeah,
I feel like there's a lot of room to get better at this, is the point.
No doubt. I do think trying to think through so the ride is not quite the power because it's 1 parish. So it's that end of turn play.
Yeah.
Or the getting close to the end.
But I do think, but I will say, let's see. No, you do you're the, okay. I was just trying to think. See, your movement is a little bit tougher. Because you pick a space to move, you pick a space to move into and then move from there.
Correct. So every space I want to move into costs 2 shilling. For every space Robin Hood wants to move into, it moves.
Yeah.
1 shilling.
And the problem is there isn't a huge advantage to you massing in any one space because, like, you can't then pick that space and move into multiple places from it.
Disperse. Yeah.
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 Well, I think we should just find another day, try it again, and try to get better at it.
Yep. I'm wondering whether or not the sheriff needs to try to get... That's interesting. I wonder if you just keep confiscating from one province, confiscate, hire, and just get a stream of carriages.
I don't know. That's interesting. So you just got, you gotta. Well, actually, I would say I think what you did here was actually pretty nice and probably is a model for how you maybe need to think about things, which is get parishes with 2 hench in it, and then confiscate, and then hire to send them to put them back. Whether you do the carriage or not is kind of, whether you sort of spam the carriage action is, I think the ability to undo that is good. I think early in the game, one of the problems is you turned a bunch of parishes hostile with no
Yeah, and
way
it
to move
didn't
them
have-
back.
Yep.
So it may be like
Yep.
early on you need to just spend more time.
Yeah, I think I
putting
let
your
it get out of
forces where
control too early.
you maybe need to spend more time putting your forces where you want them before you start really confiscating. I don't know. Interesting. I mean, certainly there's a lot of new things to try. I mean, even though I won, I don't feel like I really know what I did. So I'm not going to take much credit for the win. Maybe this was more a I know you, so you won't take this the wrong way. This was more a case of following Napoleon's advice and never interrupt your opponent when he's making a mistake.
Yeah, but I just want you to tell me what the mistake. I think the one that did point out is the letting it get to so many so quick. It was kind of similar to the last one game we did where it was okay. Well, now I clearly know I need men on the board.
Yeah.
Early to do something.
Yeah,
So,
I think your first confiscate maybe happened too early, and the problem is you weren't in a position to undo it.
well, keep in mind I did the confiscate and I did the double. I put 2 in. I think I did. Well, no, I did 1 there and 1 down here.
Yeah.
And
But I think
Didn't have
I guess
hedge.
I guess what I'm thinking though is it's like you know, let's say you want to confiscate in Blythe and Bingham, which is not necessarily terrible. It's like get some guys there, confiscate, hire, then just get 2 guys there so you can still
right.
you can still hire there and return it while the carriages move towards Nottingham. I don't know, but your stuff is so expensive. I feel like you do have to have a pretty steady stream of carriages going because you were actually pretty successful. You were pretty successful. You got like what, 2 carriages home, 3 carriages home?
I got 7 point from carriages.
Yeah, and still ran out of money. Right.
I mean, listen, the other one is that one event showed up, and because that carriage was coming home, which gave you a that event added a justice because it ended up getting the tribute.
Right, that's true.
That was a 2 tribute swing.
Yeah.
Because of that one event.
Yep.
So
well, look, it's funny. It's like I'm enjoying this. I don't feel like I've come to grips with it at all yet. I don't feel like I really understand it yet, which is not a criticism of the game. It's just like it kind of makes me just want to play it more.
Yep.
Thanks for tuning in to our playthrough of A Gest of Robin Hood. If you're enjoying the game, the playthrough, the series, the channel, it'd be great if you could hit the like button. It really does a lot to help the channel. Subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you know when we produce content also really helps. It would be great if you would do that. And sharing the video with others who you think might like it would be great. But with that, we will say goodbye until next time here on Agility Snips Gaming Table.